What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Beyond the DJ Booth podcast from Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina. Live.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Not really live, but it is live, I guess. You want to call it live? Are we lying to people? I'm just kidding.
I love that clip.
I'm Brian B. If you are listening and not seen us, and over here to my right on the other microphone,
Joseph Bunn.
Yeah.
How are you, brother?
Episode 10.
Yep. Episode
This
10.
comes out the 25th of February.
Okay.
Which means there's 3 more days for you to enter into the back room
On Patreon.
Before we draw our monthly prize.
What are we giving away this time?
You talked about it already on I'm just reminding people about it.
Okay.
It was the newer CMS 28 Pro mics. Am I saying
Oh, yeah. Yeah, content creation mics.
Yeah.
Little clip-on things.
We
Awesome.
talked about it before, but if you want to get in there, a couple $100, right?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
They're really good, too.
Yeah. So speaking of Patreon, one of the things we love to do is shout out our friends that have joined us
Oh, yeah.
on the back room tier.
Kenny G.
Kenny G?
DJ Kenny G, Wild Card Entertainment.
Dude, he was at the Super Bowl.
I saw that.
Did he play? I mean,
I think he was out there just rocking with Bad Bunny, maybe.
That's crazy.
It was kind of wild.
I wonder if
there was a lot of cameos in that.
There was, yeah.
Party B was out there,
Yeah.
and Carol G, and
a lot of G's.
Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Jessica Alba.
Who else?
Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba, yeah.
Yeah. You think Kenny G gets booked by the name? I don't
Like,
know.
dude,
What if he played a flute? That would be wild.
Not a flute. It's a sax.
Or a sax, that too. Yeah. But if he did play a flute, that'd be pretty.
That'd be kind of
Little pan flute.
That was Johnny. That was
Johnny.
Pan flute.
Second person, Rob Bravo.
That's a good name. Shout out Rob Bravo.
Yeah. How about the third person?
The Shuffle Couple.
What a name there.
That's a great name, too.
I love it.
The Shuffle Couple.
Corey Barron from Tampa.
Yeah, shout out Corey Barron. And my boy Casey Rush.
Casey Rush.
Casey Rush. Where's Casey again?
I think he's Michigan.
I think
if I'm
you're
not
right.
mistaken.
He is. Somewhere in Michigan.
So I wanted to ask you this question.
Yep.
I think we may have covered it at one point, but I'm just curious if there was not a wedding necessarily. It could be. Dream gig, like something that hasn't been done. Maybe just, it doesn't have to be in front of 50,000 people. I know you said that at one point in like an episode a long time ago, but just like anything that just wild that like, I don't know, playing on in the desert or I don't know, something crazy, like anything that comes to mind on like dream gig for you.
Man, I don't really have, I always kind of used to have this idea of like playing for some celebrity thing. But as I've gotten older, man, and especially as I was watching the Grammys the other night, they're so fucking weird, dude.
They are a little
like,
weird.
I don't know that there's any celebrity where I'm like, man, I would hang out with that dude.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I think maybe McConaughey would be cool. I can't
Yeah.
decide, or like a Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I just don't know. Like everybody just seems so fucking weird, or trying to be too cool. And I feel like they were just like the nerds in high school we picked on, and now they're
Theater kids.
famous.
Theater kids. Yeah, think about it. They're actors.
Right.
Or musicians.
Right.
Yeah.
They were always weird.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm not weird. I've got some weird shit too, but like, do any of those people have like genuine relationships? Because I feel like they're always just paired up with like random other celebrities at the Grammys, at the Super Bowl, in their box. Like, I don't know, dude. What is yours? Yeah.
So I saw this clip.
Yeah.
It did remind me that I've always wanted to do this. I've never been able to do it. Let's roll it, and then you can kind of see it. DJing on a plane. Your wedding starts 35,000 feet above. How cool would that be?
That's kinda
like
hard.
you're on a private plane.
Oh, it's private. I was about to say they
get off that, and then basically, you know, I don't know. I've always wanted to DJ on a plane, like in general. I've seen it like where people are going to Ibiza or whatever. Is it Ibiza or Ibiza? Give me the pronunciation. I don't want to say it wrong.
I think that the like purists say Ibiza for sure.
You got that down.
Yeah.
It's really well done.
And I've never been, nor have I ever wanted to go.
But like, I've seen some DJs on those planes that are going to those kinds of things.
Playing out loud or like
on the
practicing?
plane.
Oh, wow.
Like for the guests. And I was like, that would be so dope.
It would be
do
kind of
that.
lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Pretty cool.
And I just thought that clip was so cool because that was before like they ever got to their destination.
Right.
And you're just
They're already
rocking
turned
them.
up.
Yeah.
And then
Like how fun would that be?
Yeah, and then you get married, and then you go straight to the honeymoon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of genius.
Do you think that, you know what I always think is cool? And whenever people out in Utah post, you ever see pictures from those salt flats?
I have seen it, but
Dude,
yeah.
Eric Miner, I think, posted some pictures one time that I still use for Bun Gear of out there in those salt flats. Like, that would be so sick.
Yeah.
Even if it was just to set up your gear and, like, make a mix and just record, you know, with a bunch of cameras and nobody's out there. But,
Yeah.
Or if you had a party out there. But
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, I don't know geography. Does it take 5 hours to get there, or is it an hour
a little
from
ways.
Salt Lake City?
It's like 2 hours, I
Okay.
think, or something like
Okay.
that.
I've
I
always
hear
it
smells
looks cool.
bad too.
Oh, wow.
Someone told me that.
Yes, it's sulfur.
Yeah, so I don't smell.
Okay.
But I don't know how
Maybe
you,
it's not
how
that
you
cool.
couldn't do it.
Now I'm changing my mind.
How about a yacht? Would you ever do like a yacht?
I was thinking about that when you asked. I'm like a boat or a yacht. I've definitely played on like a.
Do you like boats?
Yeah, I played on like one of those tour type vessels, not like a
Right. Can
real
you imagine
yacht.
like a mega yacht? Like one
yeah,
of those.
that'd be sick. Like
you
with
know?
those huge bows on the back where people hang out and stuff.
I don't know. Just made me
Yeah.
think of it.
The plane would be sick.
So I know we talked about some performances and stuff, and
Yeah.
one of the songs blowing up lately has been that song "Where's My Husband" by RAYE.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a wedding banger.
Hold on? Do you think it's going to be a dance song, or do you think it's going to be an introduction song?
Well, I'll show you this clip that I saw.
Okay.
Maybe you saw the same one. Hit this clip. They did this for a grand entrance recently, where it's just the bride there looking up at the, you'll see here at the top balcony, and that's where her husband is. Where's my husband? She's saying that. He comes down.
That's cool.
I thought that was so dope.
I saw something spinning on the ceiling. I thought he was getting lowered down from the
yeah.
ceiling. I'm like, Jesus, what are they doing? Yeah, excellent idea. Oh, and they meet in the middle. Outstanding. Guys are such fucking goobers, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's like,
Yeah.
what a goober.
But what I loved about it, I just love the idea.
Yeah, I do
Like
too.
the staging of it. Because I would think that song would have been used for like a bouquet toss. You know,
Nah.
Where's My Husband or whatever.
Grand entrance.
But grand entrance.
But do you think it's a dance song? Do you have an edit that's danceable?
I have played it for dancing.
You have?
Uh-huh.
The tempo's weird or something, or the break in it, the drum pattern.
I don't know. I mean, it's very catchy.
I agree with that, but I don't necessarily.
I've had it requested for some parties recently.
I don't think that catchy translates to dancing.
No, but that beat is pretty cool. It's got like an old school kind of beat to
I
it.
know, but it's very like stuttery.
I'll have to, I mean, I played it
I
on the
don't know.
dance set. It worked pretty good. And
Okay.
I played the, you know, what is it? Chartbusters mix. Just
Right,
the
you
first time
didn't-
around, I
right.
didn't have an edit. I just kind of used that. And people sang to it and everything like that.
Hey, how's I Just Might going for you with Bruno? Have you played it a
Yeah,
couple times?
3 times.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't like, I don't get requested for it. I just
Yeah.
play it because I want to.
yeah. Same.
So anyways,
Okay.
this sets up our next segment though. We're going to go to, Can You Find the One?
Oh, Jesus. On
Right?
that song?
Can you find the one? Joe Bud.
The one.
So,
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Can You Find the One?
I hardly even know this song.
Right. So,
At
my
least I
thought
know
was,
Watermelon Sugar.
It won't
from
be about, you know, coming down on a downbeat. I just want to see if you can get the flow of the rap. You're kind of, didn't you do rap back in the day? I thought you sent us I thought you sent us a clip of you doing some rap. At one
I was a
point.
hip hop producer, and I just did like the ad libs. Like
Okay,
the
that's what it
talking.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, before a certain person got locked up, I used to kind of like be like him in the background.
So this is the rap portion of this song.
Yeah,
And at the end, it gets to the Baby Where's My Husband, right?
right.
So I actually have a sample this time because I felt like I kind of did you dirty on the last one and didn't let you hear how that fourth line
Right.
went. So now you can listen to the whole thing.
Okay,
And then we're going to give you a try at trying to get the
okay,
flow.
okay.
So you ready?
Oh my God.
Yeah, keep that beat, baby.
Dude, I even lost the. I'm reading it and I lost it somewhere.
You want to try it one more time? Let's just let it play.
That is impossible. Can you do it?
I'm gonna let you roll with it. So it'll come on here, and it'll go from the exact same spot.
Okay.
And you'll hear the vocal will get you started, and then you just take over.
Okay. Yeah.
So keep the time.
Help me, Lord, I need to tell me. I lost
So
it somewhere.
close.
I lost it.
You were close.
I was close.
All right, take two.
Okay.
We gotta do that again. Okay, keep the beat.
1, 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's where I'm. Lord, help me! I need you to tell me, baby.
Pretty darn
I
close.
I can't do any better than that. I lost it
All
in the
right.
middle somewhere,
Oh, God,
but I picked
was
it back up.
So close.
That
Yeah, a little
That's
bit
where
of
I caught it
little
back up.
stuff there. Well, by the third one of these, you'll get this down.
Jesus, it's exhausting.
Well, we're gonna take it to our bring it back segment.
Brian B said a thing. Joe Bun went wild. Y'all lit up the comments, spicy style. So we hit that tape, check the playback. Did we really say that? Yeah, we said that. Bring it back. Rewind it back. Beyond the DJ booth. We set the facts. Bring it back. Rewind it back. Brian B, Joe Bun, we fixing them hot takes fast.
So bring it back if you're not familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we kind of recap things that we may have already talked about.
Right.
Maybe something happened that we didn't comment
How do you remember that we forgot to like put a bow on these things?
Because people ask me about it in the comments.
Like where?
Or
YouTube
YouTube,
comments?
yeah,
Okay.
DMs or
Okay.
whatever. So
All right.
a couple things. We had talked about a couple episodes back. We brought up Trego's TikTok situation and him calling you out on the TikTok. Bro, I've been watching you on TikTok. You went full throttle from 0 to like 150 in like a week. And you're putting it out content out there. What's your take on it now? Like you've seen it kind of roll in. Are you getting engagement? I know the content you're making is strictly for couples.
It is.
But do you see the advantages to doing it, or you still need more time to assess?
I need another couple of months. I will say I am proud of the content. I probably did 25 pieces in about 3 hours one day with a 30-year-old content creator that lives here in Raleigh.
You came up with all the ideas, or she did?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. She and another girl that they both go out and content create for us pretty regularly for Bun DJ Company during peak season. And I pinged both of them. I'm like, here's my idea. I'm trying to, make some stuff for couples, and I think some of them need to be trends. Some of them can be talking head, whatever. And we just started a spreadsheet and we started, just adding the link to stuff. And it was just a running, spreadsheet for a couple of weeks. And then she and I just met. It was one of those snow days, the day that it was supposed to snow, and it didn't start till 9 o'clock. And we were like, look, I don't know if it's going to snow or not. We kept waiting for it to snow. We were going to do something like super cool with the snow, and it just never did.
Yeah.
But I mean, we probably did 25 things that day, all that were very easy, quick edits.
Yeah.
And then I started going back through, or I had my VA go back through my Instagram and start pulling things that would relate to couples and then re-downloading those. And so kind of now I've got, a backlog of stuff where I do feel like I can post almost every single day, but nothing's really taken off, man.
But Are you seeing more
Yeah.
likes, engagements than maybe even Instagram?
Yep. I picked up several followers. I mean, not a ton, but I've definitely picked up followers. Still tons of DJs follow me. But I've definitely, am seeing some females that I can tell that are getting married. I've been following pretty much exclusively a few DJs, but mostly there are so many brides. It literally will say like Cassie, 2026 bride, Carrie,
Wow.
2027 bride, and they're just making content for other girls that are getting married.
Mm-hmm.
And so I follow a lot of them. Like I follow a lot of wedding vendors, local and beyond. I'm following a ton of content creators in the wedding space to try and like trend the algorithm that way.
Right.
So most of what I see is wedding content like that video you just showed.
Right.
But nothing's really popped. Whereas, on that same day, I was hearing that T.I. song and seeing people kind of making videos about T.I.'s back. And just this morning, I mean, here we are, not even 2 weeks into that video, and it's just hit 1 million. Not even 2 months into the year, and I hit 1 million on Instagram off this silly video of me getting out of my car, playing a T.I. song. And it's probably my one for the year. I feel like that was like I've hit my quota now.
Yeah.
TikTok, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm doing everything I should be doing.
1,000%. Yes.
Posting consistently, targeting one audience.
No inquiries though yet.
No inquiries. Absolutely zero. Absolutely zero.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Curious, I'm glad you're sticking on it, man.
I got to stick it. I got to stick it out for or at least two more months. I think that anything I do has like a 3-month trial basis.
Right.
Whether it's hey, these guys are going to run my ads for Bun Gear, or hey, I'm going to, try out a new VA. Like anything, you have to give about 3 months to settle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the update there.
Thanks, Trego.
Wanted to ask you about your amazing carts that you had talked so much about in January. Any updates on when those are coming? We had a couple people ask.
There's
for
two
them.
things coming out. I wouldn't say at the beginning of March. Yeah. So we're recording this in February.
They'll drop in end of February.
Well, yeah. They should be out in the beginning of March. The command center cart, where if you keep your booth assembled, you're going to be able to pick the booth up, set it on it, cruise right into your trailer or your van or whatever. And then the new quad pods, which are the tube lighting stands. We have a 2.0 design, different pole, better adapters for if you don't have like the both lighting. And those should both be here at the same time, which is the beginning of March. Now, that being said, the main problem when you get stuff from overseas, especially when you order some stuff from China, which we do, is Chinese New Year.
Oh.
They are literally closed for now. Pretty much the month of February.
Anything.
You're not getting anything. They get like it is shut down, power off.
Yeah.
Like fuck you. Like we ain't working. Like it's that kind of a 30-day window.
I think they still get paid.
Great question.
Yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know.
What do you think? I'm assuming so.
I would assume so, yeah. I mean,
anyway,
crazy.
If you get stuff from overseas, know that.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about, you went to the first industry show of the year, Pittsburgh DJ Summit.
I did, man.
You spoke?
I did speak. I did. I think it was called How Did I Get Here? And I kind of talked about the journey that led me here, all the things that I did right, some of the things I did wrong, kind of the main, like where I saw these peaks in business. One of them was like when I got my first office, which is completely irrelevant now.
Yeah.
Post-pandemic.
Right.
The other one was when we rebranded, and so I think it went well. It was a quick 25, 30-minute conversation. The other people that presented were incredible. So Jess McKelvey, Aaron A-Rock, and Bill Jacob, I mean, it's their baby. And, dude, I bet they had close to 150 people there.
Amazing.
Great speakers, A-list kind of people that even just showed up that weren't speaking. I mean, Jani was there.
Wow.
When was the last time we saw Jani somewhere
Yeah.
that he wasn't paid to be at? I think he even bought a ticket.
Wow.
Yeah, he
Good for
wasn't
him.
speaking. And
Good for him.
he was there supporting some of his guys that were speaking.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It was really well done, man. I feel like it's something I definitely, if not every year, it's definitely in every other year for me.
I feel like a lot of these smaller shows are kind of becoming a little bit more niche with like their bent. What would you say if, and I don't know that, I haven't been to DJ Pittsburgh Summit yet, but, or Pittsburgh DJ Summit. What do they have an angle they're trying to go for? Like, I don't know, more community, more speakers. I mean,
They definitely have more
party.
like kind of like workshops. I think that they were saying like some of the speakers had like these breakout workshops where they would go deeper into that. They definitely had some workshops. I think the day before the conference that were maybe paid.
Yeah.
You know, like we've done that before, where like 2 or
Yes.
3 people had like a paid session before it even started.
And is the attendance mainly local, or would you say a lot of fly-ins, half?
I bet it was probably, I don't know if it's 50-50, but I mean, I bet it was probably 60-40. 60 probably could drive there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, not Pittsburgh, not Philly. Pittsburgh is, you know, drivable from Jersey, New
Yeah.
York,
Oh, yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I mean,
Lander does that drive to New York all the time. I'm like, dude, I can't believe you do that. He's
How
like,
far is it?
I don't know, but he's always like, it's not a big deal. He was like,
Mm.
it's not a big deal.
Mm.
Nothing burger.
I'm not a driver.
Yeah. Well, cool. I think it was all I had on that.
It was great.
That's cool.
Shout out them, and I'm sure they're already doing it again next year. So if you want to check them out, Pittsburgh DJ Summit, and
Follow them on
you might
Instagram.
see me there. Yeah, definitely follow their Instagram. They do a great job.
Yeah. Well, let's go into story
Okay.
time.
All right. What is it? What's the story?
It's story time.
Story time is where we talk about gigs. You know? So you want me to start? Because you've been chatting for a hot minute.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean,
I've been on a grind.
For what is usually considered a slow month, you went crazy.
Well, I told you on a previous episode, one of my goals this year was to do more corporate. And dude, I don't know. I just kind of got lucky and connections that I have and got into that weird sector of the medical, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that planner ended up giving me something for it's actually the military, but not the military. It's like the civilian end of it. And they were throwing a gala, and they're like, "Listen, we need you to." It's like an award show, basically. I was doing the awards and everything that we just talked about on a previous episode, like the
Stingers.
yeah, all that. I had to play all that. So they asked me for ideas, and in the past, this is actually their first gala they've ever done. Number one,
Where were you?
Washington D.C.
Right.
First gala they've ever done. They were planning on just playing the same, orchestral thing from their PowerPoint presentation or whatever.
Absolutely not.
And I'm like, well, if you're bringing me in, I can do more than just make an announcement. They wanted me like voice of God style in the back. So I'm like, to play tracks is super easy. And I actually love it. So I said, give me the awards. There wasn't that many, like 6 or so. And then.
I did 107 in a row last year at the end of the year.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Anyway, go ahead.
I get there. I don't have to bring any gear.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to, and they go, hey, we don't need you to play the music after all. We decided to just build it into the thing. So we just need you to make these announcements, which is literally people walking onto the stage and me announcing the category.
Did you even have to read their names?
I did. Yep.
Were
the
there
presenters.
any crazy shit?
No, but the crazy part was
out of 107, dude, I had some nuts ones.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
like a few like longer Indian names.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is so scary.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was hard.
But I started at 8.
Yeah.
I was done at 8:45. I was back in my hotel room. That's how short my piece was. I'm
Stop
not
it.
kidding.
Wait, there was no cocktail hour? You
No,
didn't DJ at all?
Nothing.
You just,
I was only going to do the awards section of it. They had stringed instruments playing like in the cocktail hour. They used the same strings for dinner. And so I was literally coming in to do this one piece because they didn't have anybody to do Voice of God. That was really what the need was. Me adding in this other piece was like, I felt guilty coming in just to do this. Like I did 6 announcements. 6 announcements.
and went home.
And went up to the hotel room at 8:45, and I'm like, I mean, what else can I do? I mean, I was like, this is incredible. So because of that, and it went so well that the planner was like, listen, I have a client in a completely, and by the way, this room looked great. Actually, I have a picture of it. We can post it real quick if you want to go to the next slide. I mean, gorgeous ballroom,
Beautiful.
look amazing.
Yeah.
I wasn't even like, you can see that curtain there. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's a curtain kind of separating or creating the room wall. I'm on the other side of the curtain. It's sheer almost. So I'm literally like looking through the thing to see when people are walking on and off. I wasn't even in the back of this room because this room was really tight. And that was the awards. And the planner said, you crushed this. I was like, okay.
Okay.
And she goes, I have another client next week. The next week. It wasn't even on the radar.
Right.
She goes, they had a band. The band pulled out. I don't know what the story was. We need entertainment. Would you be willing to come in and do it? I'm like,
Where was it? Atlanta or something?
Hilton Head.
Oh, yeah.
So I go, check the calendar. I'm in. She's like, it's 500 people. We just need you to rock the party. I go, great. Love this.
I already know where this is going because I remember you texting me from there, but keep going.
So I'm like, I'm talking to her more and more. You don't have to worry about gear. You don't have to worry about lighting. Just come in. And I think I rented some speakers from our boy, Jamie Brody.
Yeah, Bodie.
Yeah, out there. And
Yeah.
then the controller came with it.
Yeah.
He had a command center or whatever. And I walked through and there was a lot of people in the lobby. I was like, okay, this is full. And I didn't think anything of it. I just was like, whatever. And I get to the main room, and on the outside, you know how they list the company name or whatever it is. It said Cotton Gin Convention. Like, the Cotton Gin? I'm like, is that still, I mean, what year are we in? Is this like
What is
1805?
going on?
Like, are they still making these?
I don't know.
So then I walk into the ballroom, and this room was not, I mean, it looked like it was for a cotton gin because
Oh, boy.
they had no lighting. In fact, I'll post this next picture if you want to hit it. This was the room I walk into.
Ooh.
House lights, massive dance floor. I mean, massive. It took up probably at least a quarter, if not more, of the room. And then they gave me no direction. I'm thinking I'm coming in to rock a party. I mean, that's the way she framed it to me.
Where are you, on a stage?
I'm on a massive stage.
A stage or a riser?
No, a massive stage. Because they had it for a band. So they just put my stuff. So I looked pretty small compared to what was originally going to fill this thing. And I'm looking at this going, man, I hope they're ready to dance. And then I didn't even put the connection together, but this is a very male-dominated industry, apparently. Dude, the average age was probably about 65.
Men.
98% male. And I'm playing for 4 hours. And it's not a dinner. Not a dinner. You can't see it there. This is before anybody
4
came
hours.
in.
4 hours dance?
4 hours of music.
Okay.
The first hour was supposed to be just like cocktail stuff, and they had beer and stuff. And then the dinner, there wasn't really a dinner. It was like a food stations, but it wasn't even like dinner. It was like hard cocktail food. Yeah. And so, anyways, as I see people filing, I'm like, where are the women? we coming in here? Nah, it was all these guys. I'm talking in overalls, and I'm not trying to, I'm not making this up.
We're not trying to shit on the cotton gin
No.
industry, but it is what it is.
And
I saw some dudes in like cowboy hats.
yeah.
And shit. Yeah.
So I go, well, they gave me no musical direction.
Right.
So I'm kind of just sticking to like country, a little bit of, 70s rock,
Yeah.
just thinking like any of this is going to work. Fast forward, 2 of the 15 women that were there, and I use the term good-looking women very loosely. They come up to me and they go, hey, I think we're ready to dance. I'm like, oh, awesome. That'd be great. So,
But were you trying to make them dance?
no, at that point,
okay,
I was like, I'm just going to keep a vibe.
Yeah. Okay, right.
I'm waiting to see like
So you're-
how I'm going to turn this.
Right.
And I go, what do you think would go over with this crowd? You guys are part of this association. She goes, you have any shag music?
Wow.
And I go, well, I actually do. And for people who don't know what shag music is, we have a guy from England.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
If we have people from England listening here, shag is not humping.
And apparently, I thought it was just North Carolina. Apparently, it's
South
Carolinas
Yeah, north and south.
together.
Yes.
And the only reason I know about it is because I get some destination people come down to Florida. They sometimes ask for this. And I have a small bag. I'm talking maybe 10 tracks of shag music because I probably only play 2 or 3.
Right. Sidebar. Jack Christian did confirm that gear is cocaine in the UK as well. So when we say it's gear corner, they think that's hilarious.
Okay. got it.
Cocaine corner.
So I go into the bag. I play like the 2, the ones that I typically would always play. Carolina Girls and beach music, the Embers.
I love beach music.
Those are the 2. And nobody comes out. Not even these girls. I'm like, I'm pretty sure this is what she meant.
Yeah.
Like I can't, I don't know.
I probably would have done the same. And I grew up on that shit.
Yeah. So I go through like about 10 of them. Nobody. So then I'm pissed at this girl for coming up here and asking because I completely changed. I mean, that direction is completely different than what I was going with.
100%, yeah.
And so she comes back up. I go, girl, you steered me wrong. You know, I go, I ain't playing that anymore. Cause I go, I look like a tool out here playing that stuff. And no, you're not even coming. She goes, yeah, I don't know why. She goes, they love it here. And I go, do you love it here or do they love it here? Cause I go, it's not really working. Well, they decided they were going to do an auction and it was going to be intermittent with my dancing. And I said, you know what? I think you should do it all in a row. Let's knock it all out. And that ended up being the great call by me. They didn't have, the planner wasn't there. This was her account, but she wasn't managed. There was nothing to manage.
Yeah.
It was literally just this one,
Right.
this piece. They drug that thing out for a whole hour.
Oh, good for you.
Great for me. I'm like, keep it going.
Yeah.
I'm like, what else can we raffle?
This guy's pulling shit out of his backpack going, I got a goddamn Anchor charger in my backpack.
I would have like kept pushing up the paddle to like, you know, put a number just to keep the bidding going. You know what I mean? Just to keep this thing going long. Cause I'm like, I don't want to play the last 2 hours, you know? So then finally it ends and I got to go back up and I had like another hour and plus to go. And they did come out to the shag music because I said, hey, this girl came up and asked for it. And I go, only if you come out. That's the only way I'm going to do it. But there's only like 15 girls. So it's like they're bringing out 15 guys.
Right.
The other guys never came out there. So the whole time I'm just like, I felt like I was just watching paint dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
no, you were texting me and you were like, bro, this is a painful one.
Oh,
We got a stink. What you say? You say
Got
one?
a stinker.
oh, it
got
was
a
a stinker.
stinker.
We need a stinker button. We need to get one of those, dude.
Let's replace
Stinker.
it with a stinker button.
So I like to call these paycheck gigs.
Yeah.
This was a paycheck gig because I got
yeah.
paid well.
Yeah.
Well, boy, my ego did not feel well after that.
No, it didn't.
So
We got a stinker.
we'll talk more about the shag music later in this segment.
Okay.
But I wanted you to share some of your
On the
gigs.
same episode?
Yeah.
These are marathon episodes.
Well, we have been asked to make them a little longer. But you had Epic Games.
I did have
And you had
Epic
a stream.
Games. I did have both, man.
Talk to us
Epic
about-
Games, that makes Fortnite is here in North Carolina. I've played this party for several years. I could not do it last year. I had booked a wedding, did not hold the date for them, and Brian B played it. And I was going to play it in December. The convention center caught on fire. They moved it to February 6th. I already had a trip booked to Dallas, Texas for the DJ's Vault 7-year anniversary stream and to hang out with them for the Super Bowl party. And I literally was like, I have to do this gig. I need to change my flight and just go on Saturday.
Yeah.
The day of the Vault stream. And so I changed it. And dude, it was an awesome party. I mean, I think they said 1,200 people came. It's at the convention center. It's the only place in Raleigh that'll hold that many people.
Right.
The room, as you remember, is really almost too big even for 1,200. It's cavernous, but they had a lot of activations.
That
They
helps.
had, rebuilt the basement where the guy started the company with all these old computers and
Wow.
old video games. Homer Simpson was there. They rebuilt the entire living room from The Simpsons because he's in the game now.
Wow.
They had a whole streaming setup that guy Kai Cenat, the biggest streamer, had built and streamed from in California, and they brought that here.
Yeah.
The battle bus was there from the video game. And it was, a lot of background, ambient stuff to start, literally like instrumental tracks from the game. Then I went to that kind of cool cocktails list, and the doors opened at 6. I mean, I probably didn't really turn the corner until 8:30. So maybe 8:30 to 10:30, I had people dancing.
What was the tracks that stood out? Anything that kind of worked well?
It was like
Did it lean more hip hop?
more like peak, wedding stuff. I skipped over any of the, Septembers or
Yeah.
RESPECT or even the 80s stuff and just kind of went more like 2000s, 2010 EDM, a couple of pop punk songs. It's a very creative audience. You know what I
Right,
mean? Like,
totally.
it's just kind of nerdy, but they'll get out there and dance.
Did they ask for anything that was kind of particular or peculiar?
I don't think I Saquon wasn't there. I took Nolan. Saquon was doing something else, and I took Nolan, one of my other DJs. And I remember him only taking like 1 or 2 requests, and I couldn't. I was in the middle of the room, which is very strange to have people on all 4 sides of you.
Yeah.
Like I literally was on a riser,
Yeah.
standing
that's
in
tough.
the middle of the room, and I couldn't hear well. I had an in-ear in one, and they had they obviously.
Did you go monitor?
I did
Floor
go.
monitor?
Yep,
That
I
makes
did
a
go
difference, right?
monitor, and so that was up loud. I don't even know what the requests were, and I was just. I knew I was in my bag, and I knew I
Right.
was doing a good job.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to deviate for some person wanting to hear something random.
Yeah.
The requests were completely some songs I didn't know at all.
Yeah.
Didn't know the artist, didn't know the title. I just remember that. And then at 10, I was like, man, this, I wanted to get some like footage of like this boiler room feel. And I was like, y'all come up here with me. Cause it was almost like a riser and then a junior riser.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, it was not stable. I mean, I
had the same problem.
Yeah. I was holding on to my
I tape it.
laptop. I had that taped to the stand.
Yeah.
I mean, and Nolan was looking at me like, is this cool? And I was like, I brought it on myself. Like I told him to get up.
Yeah,
and it
off.
was only 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can ride it for 30 minutes like this.
Yeah.
But that booth was like, whoa.
Wow.
Yeah. It was not stable. The booth was, but that damn stage was not.
Yeah.
I mean, it had some rickety
So you feel like you've saved the gig in general, but like you think you're gonna get the call back next year?
Yeah, for sure, man.
It will happen again in December more than likely.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Yeah. I felt like I did great. Like I got back here and I was like, fuck yeah, I killed that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What about the stream?
Got up, flew out about 10 or 11 to Dallas, and basically checked in the hotel and then went to the warehouse. We were at La Force, huge DJ company in Dallas, Texas.
Shout out La Force.
Owned by Glenn Roush. Our friend Nate Nelson's kind of like the
CEO.
Is that what his title is?
I don't know. I think president.
President, CEO.
Yeah.
Awesome DJ, great friend of ours. And he had been begging me. He's come here a few times to do this DJ's Vault stream to celebrate, milestones. He was like, man, if we do it in Dallas, I've got all these cameras and I got a warehouse and I got a gear and I got a video wall. And I'm like, dude, if you want that do in Dallas, let's do it. And it happened to fall on Super Bowl weekend, and they already have a massive party on Sunday for their employees and friends and family. I mean, there must have been 100 and some people at that party. Yeah. So they're kind of half set up for that. And then the other half of the warehouse was set up for the stream. And, man, we had me, Mike Villa, Jack Christian, Nate Acosta, and DJ Mad started at 7 Eastern and probably played till 11-something. And we had a ball, man. We gave away a bunch of prizes, and the stream looked incredible. He did a whole kind of walk-in intro. And
love that.
We had a couple little tech issues on some audio, but I mean, once you look at the chat, people are like, oh, the audio's choppy. Like he made some quick adjustments and it looked like a killer stream.
Any tracks you were looking forward to playing or dropping?
Nate there's a higher edit he made, Creed. And I played that and I could see he was like excited to hear that. And there was something else. I'm a sucker for the outfield. We've talked about that.
Yes.
Your Love. I got this Panic City version.
Okay.
And
might have to be some back room.
Yeah,
bonus,
these are definitely going to go in the back room on the Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some gold in there.
That's
it's
awesome.
going to be on the banger list that I gave you this morning.
Okay.
Good shit, man. It was great. And then got back, and then, like we said, we did the little Y2K pop playlist for Valentine's Day, and then you spoke at the NACE meeting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, booth heads, we made a move, and it's a bold one.
We officially launched a Patreon. We've got 2 tiers, one for $5.99 and one for $19.99. Basically the cost of a coffee or a cocktail, depending upon how you roll.
Listen, this isn't some support us or we disappear kind of thing. You actually get some things that are useful that we think that you're going to need to run your DJ business.
Like early access to batched episodes, bonus episode that we couldn't post publicly maybe, and our weekly top 10 banger list, songs that absolutely crushed at our events this week.
The stuff that you really want to steal from us anyway.
But if you want to go deeper, jump into the booth back room at $19.99 a month.
That's where the extra love lives. Monthly prize drawings like headphones, merch, coaching calls. We've got Serato exports of our history, discounts on exclusive merch, and record pool hookups.
Backroom members aren't just listening, they're actually shaping what this podcast is going to become and probably making your DJ sets better in the process.
So stop texting us asking, what remix was that, and get in the booth for real.
Patreon.com/Beyond the DJ Booth podcast. Choose a tier, grab your spot, and let's keep building.
Booth heads, you know where to go. Cool.
Let's hit the crate finds.
Okay.
Great finds, digging deep for the good times. Great finds, hidden gems in the rewind.
All right. So since we talked about beach music, I thought it would make sense for our Patreon backroom members.
Yeah.
Well, actually for both tiers, booth crew and backroom members.
Okay.
For booth crew, we're going to make a playlist.
Okay.
It'll be on Spotify.
Yep.
I kind of tasked you with this, which then I guess apparently fell to Randy.
It did fall to Randy. And the irony of this whole shag or beach music playlist, whatever you want to call it, is that the day before you tasked me with it, Randy had sent out to our entire staff, hey, there's like a association of shag DJs or something.
Which he sent me this picture. If you want to hit the next picture, I think it's on here. Oh, no, I guess it's way after this. Sorry, keep going past all that. Right there.
Yeah.
Top 50. And I didn't even know I was just cracking up at Association of Beach and Shag Club DJs.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that font and way that thing is made.
Bro, look at the color. I mean,
how old are these DJs, bro?
Bro, older than me. Think about how old that is.
And there's clubs that play this. That was the other thing I was like really shocked about when I was like,
there are shag clubs all over the beaches of North Carolina.
My God.
There's a shag club. There's a shag club 2 blocks from here.
You're a kid.
No, it's the guy used to work for me. He looked like a ghost. It's called Memories or something like that. It's right beside the Ritz.
And it still goes off?
Dude, I don't know about going off. I mean, like
they're done at like 5 o'clock?
It's got to be closed by 9. The problem with this music, man, is it was very, it is very much based in like true R&B, not R&B like Usher, like rhythm and blues.
Like blues.
Right.
Blue, exactly. Yeah. And it's very based.
Yeah.
Well, my parents loved it. That's how I knew about it, right?
And it is couple driven.
And it is, yes,
right?
It's a couples dance.
So it's not like a line dance.
Nope, it's not a line dance. It's very couples driven, very almost like a swing dance, a little bit slower than a swing, like bump, bump, banana, bump, bump, like that kind of dancing. Called the Shag, and it was only regional, strictly North and South Carolina, mainly at the beaches. But most of those people, man, I mean, have passed.
Right.
You know, that were
I was
really
going to ask you, so
into
do you
it.
see people requesting this? You were in the Carolinas.
I played, when I was younger, if you went to a gig and did not play beach music, you would have gotten fucking killed. Like you would have been thrown out of the country club.
Wow.
If you went to a gig and did not have a crate full of beach music.
Got it.
Now, I don't remember the last time I played a show and played a beach song.
Okay.
And so it didn't really... Randy claims that there are still a young sector of people that will dance, and they have shag contests.
Right.
And like,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, but it is so niche down and
Right.
such a small sector of the population that still dances to this kind of music. Now, I don't want to say there's not still people, people my parents' age, 70s, 80s, older. There's definitely a radio show my dad used to listen to every weekend. It was his name was John Moore, and Dad would be. He's literally on an FM radio, like trying to get it to like 97.9, but like you had to hold your mouth right to get, you know what I mean? He'd be like, John Moore's on, and I'd be like, Dad, I can't really hear it. I mean, he's got, literally old school antenna, putting a piece of damn aluminum foil on it to try and dial in the station, but that's all this dude would play.
Yeah.
Still, it's based out of Greenville, I think. So it's just so niche down, I guess, is what I'm saying.
The thing that was interesting that Randy told me is that they've now come up with a resurgence of like new
That's
songs.
right. People started moving off these bands like the Chairman of the Board, the Embers, the Tams, and like I was telling you, like I remember when Smooth came out, Santana and Rob Thomas.
That would be one.
People were shagging to that.
The other thing I thought was interesting is that the tempos are all over the place.
Kind of, yeah.
Like 138, 115 is Smooth, as an example.
I know.
So it's like, it's really about the shuffle of the beat more than it is the tempo.
So. I think so. And it's definitely not to do with the lyrics.
So I thought we would highlight 4 songs.
Okay.
2 old, 2 new.
Okay.
So the first one I thought we'd play real quick. First one is The Embers, and the track was called, what is it called? I Love Beach Music.
Yeah, right.
So we'll play a little bit of that.
Always have and I always will. There ain't no other kind of music in the world that gives me quite the thrill.
Any thoughts on that song in general? Like, is it just one of those ones like It's like probably the number one song,
It
right?
is the number one song. It was always playing, I feel like, in at the beach house, in my parents' car on the way to the beach. Like, it was just that is as synonymous with Carolina beach music as you can get.
What about you just mentioned the band, but that was my second song of the night when we got into dancing. General Johnson and the chairman of the board, Carolina Girls.
Yeah.
Another one.
That would be my second one if somebody asked for
right.
Carolina beach music. Even me, I would pull those two back to back.
We'll play a quick sample.
Carolina girl, best in the world. You're so fine, girl, you one of a kind. Sweet Carolina girl.
Okay, so then the new ones. I was shocked that these came out so I mean, like literally one of them was 2024. This is Lenny Kravitz's song called Honey. It's a cool song.
It is a cool song, but I don't really remember it being used by anything.
No.
Yeah.
So, but I think when you hear it, we'll play a sample right now so you can kind of get a sense of like, it's the same kind of beat and feel to it.
My spirit starts to move when I look in your eyes, and I'm shaking, baby, 'cause your spell has got me hypnotized.
And then the other one, I don't think this guy can do any wrong on any song at this point. Teddy Swims.
Yeah.
2021 came up with a song called Blowin' Smoke.
Yeah.
And that's what this is. We'll play a sample of that.
Maybe it's the midnight air. Something about the summer night. Maybe it's the stars up there. Maybe say what's on my mind.
Anyway, we will put a playlist together for.
Are you going to put that list up right there?
No, I'm gonna.
The teal one, or you're gonna
I'm
retype
gonna make
it?
it go away. I won't even have it up there for very long. I'm gonna just put it up there real quick. But we'll have a playlist for all of the. What was that? The back crew? Is that what we're calling it? I don't even remember the name of our
The back
tier.
room.
No, well, the back room is gonna get the actual edits.
Oh.
So if you're a part of the crew, you get the playlist.
PDF, right. The booth crew.
Yeah, booth crew. There we go.
Yeah.
Back room, you get
Yeah.
the actual winky.
Bonus.
Yes,
content.
there we go. Let's hit the question.
Question.
Question of the day.
This is from our boy Richie Stedman, best DJ in Utah,
Yeah.
co-producer pretty much,
Yeah.
ghost producer from Salt Lake. He
Yeah.
says, I'm curious to hear your guys' take on this. And he had sent us both the picture from this Facebook group, which if we want to put it on here, this was like a wedding group, Facebook group.
Right.
And you could actually put a subject line that said, left-leaning wedding vendors. Hi, I know I'm going to get some hate for this, which is fine. Out yourself if you'd like, but I'm getting married in October. So this is a bride or a groom.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for left-leaning vendors to hire. If I'm going to spend an exorbitant amount of money, I'd prefer to spend it with businesses who align with my values and morals. Please comment with what type of service you offer and your website, which basically outs you without even having to say it if you put it down there below. You know
That
what
you're
I mean?
left-leaning?
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah.
I mean, if you care. Anyway, this is crazy. This is probably the only time we'll ever get really political at all on this. And I'm not saying to take a side. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if a client were to put this, how would you? He was asking our opinion on this. Well, like, what would you do?
Well, I mean, I didn't get it looked like it was just like, you're lobbying for business. I wouldn't write a dissertation about, left or right on it.
Right.
But I think I responded in the original comment. I'll probably just say it the same. I lean towards the money. I'm not gonna, I don't post about politics. I don't say what I'm, it's just bad for business, man. I mean, but the problem with this is, like you said, if you comment below, I guess I would have probably messaged the person anonymously and just been like, "Hey, I'd love
this
to."
is an anonymous participant.
So
as
could
well.
could I even message them?
You could. I don't think you can. It's crazy.
So then if I just put it in the comments, then everybody can see, and then And then are all the right wing people going to come after me? I don't. It's just so. It's a weird
Yeah,
situation.
why would a business just
You
put their
literally
stuff out like
50%
that?
of the
Yeah,
I don't
then
know.
they
Yeah.
would just lose the.
That's
other
what I'm
half of
saying.
their
You've lost the
people,
other.
like,
Or maybe I
that's
just
a
don't.
strange post.
Maybe I don't need to bid on it at all.
Yeah.
I just because I don't want to get in the middle of it.
The only lean I'm doing, like I told you, is the shoulder lean, and that's my only lean I'm doing. You know what I mean?
We should insert
Is that Young Dolph?
Shoulder lean. Who is that? Young Dolph?
Nah, I think
Young
that's
Dro.
Young Dro.
Young
yeah,
Dro.
It's
Young
young
Dro.
somebody. I forgot about that song.
You
actually.
said, yeah, you go. I'm only shoulder leaning, and I said I'm leaning towards the money or something.
No, I mean,
I don't know. We're not.
the thing with this is that you can't win
No,
either way.
right.
You're basically hosed, and I feel like what's crazy is this is just my own opinion. I don't feel like it should ever come up. Like your work should speak for yourself. Who cares who leans anyway? Like it's just so ridiculous. Unless it's so to the extreme, I can see at that point.
Right.
But by then,
But
you're
I
already
think if
in
it was so to the extreme, you would have already seen that when you went down the rabbit hole of their
Right.
socials and following these people, what people are doing now before they book their vendors.
So do you think that this is like can become a thing where people are starting to
I
look
hope
more
not.
at the political thing before they even look at the work? Like they're literally discounting somebody who's like the best in the area because of their political
Because they
things.
like
That's
Donald Trump or something.
nutty to me. I hope it doesn't get to that point.
I hope not either, man. Dude, when I'm hiring anybody for anything, I'm looking for the best person that I can afford.
I am the same way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
But I will say I am also when we're looking for DJs, I'm always like, is this person a loudmouth? Because that's
100%.
I wanna make
Like
sure
if I was to get married again, and especially like somewhere in another country or something, I didn't know anybody, I'm going to go look at their socials and see what are they shouting about,
Right.
what are they fired up about, or are they just like me trying to teach, trying to be positive, trying to show the fun side,
right,
Like,
totally.
I just, man, this is. I hope it's not turning into this.
Yeah.
The country's already divided enough.
Crazy. Well, hopefully that helps. I don't know where
I don't think we helped at all, Richie. I don't. You put us in a bad situation. I hate this question. Can we end the episode?
Let's end it.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. As always, shout out our friends over at DJ Event Planner. They make a CRM, a customer relationship manager. Myself uses, Brian B uses, Jason Jani uses, and thousands of other DJs around the country and around the globe. If you want to keep up with your leads, follow up with them automatically, do the planning with your couples, this is probably the way to go. DJEventPlanner.com. And we will see you guys again next week.
Later.
Later.